That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Seedorf will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yeah, and the counter is on. Nesta makes the interception. Yeah.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's in space and looking for options.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Seedorf. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Chooses to go cross-field. Maicon. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Some resolute defending there. Lahm. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. That's an imaginative pass. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. There's the crossfield ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary. Looking for options for movement. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he decides to cross it. And that's been won straight back. Rummenigge looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 19.
And it's Bullet. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Substituição em andamento.
And here's Bale. And here's Bellingham. Backward it goes. Bellingham! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pele. Botafogo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Driving forward, Pele. And here's Hullet.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Lahm with the short one. Played into the middle. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. I think we're just about done here. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Tele. And now the breakaway. And he welcomes it in. Another pop. And the shot! Iniesta! Immaculate! That is a gem! An absolute gem! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Oh, good ball! Decent chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! And that will be it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Lahm. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's nice. Cross into the box. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. That is good alertness. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Lam. And this is Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Played towards the other side. Maicon. Maicon hurtling down that right flank. And here's Cruyff. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hoeneß. Hoeneß puts his foot on the gas. Mbappe gets real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No goals as yet. Engages and forces him off the ball. Hoeneß. That's a... Mbappe! Oh, it's come off the upright. Played in. And that has been cleared. Roberto Carlos. That has not gone well. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cruyff. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And here's the chance to counter. And that could set him on his way. This might spell shoots! That's a half-decent try. Germany look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And here's Hullet. Looking for options for movement. Played out to the right. Brilliantly cut out. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Maicon. Can he get on the end of this? Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's got away. Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Oh no, what has happened here? Maldini. And now the breakaway. Seedorf. That is a great pick out. It's Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Roberto Carlos pulls short. Flashes it across. Vieira shows great strength. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Roberto Carlos. Eto'o going full steam ahead down the left flank. Lam did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Seedorf going face-to-face with his great rival, Vieira.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get it through? Seedorf. Just eases him off the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Looking here to chip it through. Hernes is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Seedorf. Now it's Roberto Carlos. That is lovely. Hernes. That's Vieira. Well seen. Saw that coming. That's been slipped through. He's picked his way through. Hoisted it. Oh, what a climb! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Camisa 20. Camisa 19.
That has been knocked clear.
22. Deixando
Botafogo are looking to go forward now.
Camisa 10. Camisa 18. Camisa 26. Camisa 14.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Bullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Throw in.
Teremos uma substituição.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Nicely aimed pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, cracking ball. Bale! Just off target.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Van Dijk. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Played back in. It's Bale! It's a goal! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
substituição no time do Botafogo.
So
Camisa
there's going to be another
5.
change here.
Sai
Luis Suarez
para a
joining
entrada
us
do
now, a
jogador,
player, of course, who needs no
camisa 21.
introduction.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Pele. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in a great position here, and he's managed to get free. Corner then. It's their second corner of the game. Bale plays it short. Takes a shot! And it's Bellingham. Oh, this is... And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Botafogo have their third corner. Lahm with the short one. Bellingham.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bale under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really...
Bellingham!
Botafogo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Bellingham. Now, can they get it? And the shot! And he hits the net! Botafogo back on level terms! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Botafogo grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. This is intriguing. Next goal, critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up.
And a chance!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Michael. Pele. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction. Nesta.
Foram indicados 4
Looking
minutos
tidy
de
in possession
acréscimo.
here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Roberto Carlos. He has found the way through. Oh, well played. Tries to pass it through. And it's Iniesta. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Hunnit. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that will be the final act. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
My thanks to Jim alongside me. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The ball has bounced loose now.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. Now he's off and running. And he cuts out the supply. Seedorf. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, what? And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Seedorf. And there's his chance to lead the counter. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Distributed tidily. Could move up a gear here. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Can he get it through? Mbappe! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Botafogo really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Cruyff might just make this. And it's Seedorf. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Mbappe. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fired deep towards the back post. Another pass, just... Big chance! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Germany have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now, can they get him away? Seedorf pinches it off him. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vieira. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That is remarkable! all square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Hunis really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the counter is on. Maldini. Lam is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Roberto Carlos. And it's Cruyff. Looking for options for movement. Ah, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. Can he finish? Goal! Botafogo! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful, Paul.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Botafogo head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Substituição em andamento.
That gets things going for the second half. Vieira. And it's Michael. Engages and forces him off the ball. Vieira. Passes short and sharp. That's a sharp pass. Seedorf. Vieira. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Seedorf really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Roberto Carlos. Ernest is someone with real dynamite in his boots. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter. That
chance! Botafogo have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Camisa 20, camisa 19, camisa 22. Deixando o campo
Lam
para a
moves
entrada
short.
de camisa 21.
Cross goes in there.
Camisa 18, camisa 26.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Camisa 14, substituição.
And now the breakaway. And he's gone searching crossfield.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Germany have it back and can... Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping...
Bellingham! Botafogo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Roberto Carlos, Pelé.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Teremos uma substituição.
Germany have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Well, that is the number we all wanted to see. What a sight this is.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe purring through the gears. Bellingham. Botafogo do have a chance to counter here. 75 minutes played. Threads one in, and this is Hullet. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played.
Botafogo clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. The ball's gone astray. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Tries a shot! Goal! Botafogo! And they've got their lead back. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Botafogo get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that's an excellent interception. Iniesta. Not the most accurate pass. Into the last 5 minutes. Looking for the run, and this is Hullet. Real chance here. Schmeichel claims comfortably.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's got through. Really well taken goal. And surely now the result's beyond doubt. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Botafogo could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will.